So firstly, how's the tour been so far? Is it 4, 5 dates in now?
Yeah, 4, 5 dates.
This is day 6.
Day number
Oh,
6.
wow.
Yeah, so we
Halfway through.
Yes.
hit it.
the,
Nice.
Hit the midpoint.
Yeah,
You've seen
exactly.
You've seen us now hit the crest.
Yeah.
It's all downhill from here.
I want to say first show out of the gate was awesome,
Incredible.
amazing. We
Yeah.
haven't played. Brian over here lives in Japan.
Oh, wow.
So he plays trombone. Brian, we haven't played with Brian. When was the last time we played with you?
we played together like last year,
But yeah, I mean,
24, 23?
yeah. So I mean, it's been at least a year. Or,
Actually, I don't know
or
if we played last year. Oh,
Well,
yeah,
the
yeah.
reunion show.
Well, you
just
two
the
did.
acoustic show.
The acoustic gig, but I'm thinking about the last show that we did in
The 25th anniversary was the last one we did, which
Yeah.
was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So when you're saying how
Well, yeah, exactly.
we kind of put a lot of pieces together that were kind of awry.
Yes.
And we fit it all in last second without getting into too many details. We did one rehearsal in
wow.
a
It's a
backyard
miracle.
beer, like a backyard
Nice.
pub,
Oh my God.
and
Yeah.
we just did it, and it felt fun. It felt exciting.
Nice.
It felt like a reunion of friends. So every single show, varying degrees of people coming, but it's all been great audiences,
Yeah, that's
great guests, and great fun with our friends. So, to answer your question, it's awesome.
Yeah, good.
To
Yeah.
speak more to that, it's just like, yeah, we can all spend so much time apart from each other, but also like just we get together so well that like the shows just kind of come together.
Yeah.
We're really fortunate with that.
Yeah, that is cool. That you're able to just do kind of one jam with everyone, and it just clicks right back in again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. And what brought you guys back over? I know you mentioned you did the
We were
was it the
contractually
acoustic.
obliged.
Yes.
Promises made and promises kept.
I see. Because it was the acoustic tour was over here as well, right? Last year, yes.
Yes.
Out of all the places we tour, the UK is by far the best, by far the friendliest. Yeah, it is. And I
away
think
from
when
home.
I wasn't at the acoustic tour last year, but it was a tester to see if people still remember.
Oh,
us.
okay.
And people still wanted to come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the test worked, and we made it happen with a full band.
Nice. Yeah, because it was a while before that, right? Was it before
7
COVID,
years.
right? Yeah.
It had been 7 years. No, the last time we
2018 was the time prior.
7
So
years.
20 years.
Oh, wow.
No,
Yeah.
7 years before 2025 was 2018.
Oh, the math.
That's horrible.
The math is the math, and it hurts.
Yeah.
Oh.
It had been 7
Okay,
years.
7 years.
I feel like 3 years don't count. So do we
Yeah,
just kind of
true.
skip over that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that. I'm cool with that.
Have you guys? I've seen there's a couple of shows announced for back home as well. Is it quite
Who
a?
told you that?
I just saw on Facebook where all the research comes from.
Yeah. Well, a solid, very, very factual research.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Chat GBT and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the Supernova Ska Festival coming up.
That's right.
That's in September.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's nothing else scheduled at the moment. I know that people are always hitting us up for stuff, but it's about everyone has a job, everyone
Yes.
has a family,
Yeah, this is
everyone
it.
has a thing.
Yep.
So it's about getting everybody together.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, especially I guess when you're all spread out as well so far. It's hard to try and nail everyone down to one place at the same time.
Yeah, because besides this tour, we've only played 3 times this year so far. Like
wow.
one in February,
Yeah.
and then
And,
we did 2 Disneyland dates because we perform at Disneyland.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's cool. And how would you kind of? I know you've touched on it, but how would you compare the scene over here compared to back home?
It's like out here. It's like it's very DIY. It's very energetic. It's very fun. It's very community driven, which is like really fun
Yes.
to like witness and also kind of be a part of at the same time. Because when we get to come over here, we get to play with all these wonderful bands that are also a part of the scene. You get to meet people, like wonderful people that are like very committed to the culture,
Yes.
and you get to see like the little local pockets of it, like all up and down, the island. So it's really wonderful. Yeah. Comparatively, like it's harder, I think, for us to have that in the States. Because everything is so just like spread out.
True.
There's a level of density that happens out here where you have like these nice little pockets of like local, counterculture stuff
definitely.
that's happening. That's really cool.
Plus, we're just not as active as we used to be. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
So it's like we're not out there like hustling like we used to. Like where it's like everything that was offered, we'll take it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And, like, when we were like really in the scene, like in the States and in California, like we were like playing like a bunch and playing with all the other bands. So now, but now it's like we play occasionally, and it's like sort of like like,
Most of the time it's at Disneyland, and it's a different.
Right.
That
Yeah.
in itself is a
That's-
different culture. It's a
that's a
different
different-
scene.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's a different scene.
So we have like a foot in 2 different scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like trying to like balance between the 2.
Yeah, and locally we can only play maybe 1 or 2 times a year.
Okay.
So that people get excited about it.
Yeah,
And you
true,
don't
yeah.
want to oversaturate it, especially when we play at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So.
I assume you have to switched the setup a little bit for a Disneyland show, right? It's
Oh, we
more of
do.
the covers and that kind of thing, as
we
opposed to
absolutely- And lyric changes.
It's a
that
completely-
also.
Oh,
is good.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of show.
It's a different kind of show,
Yeah.
completely, yeah. And sometimes we forget that when we like switch from place to place. We're like, oh, we gotta like shift gears and like, okay, that's right. This type of show. Now.
Sometimes we're opening for a band, we only have like a 25-minute, 30-minute set.
Yes.
And the things that we do at Disneyland, we cannot do in that 25 minutes. We got to play as much music as possible.
Yes,
so we can
exactly,
blast
yeah.
through 'em.
No, it sounds good. And I know I've seen there's been a couple of singles out over the last few years or so. Is there any kind of writing going ahead? Is there any urge to do anything
You know
like
what?
that? Or
Being creative is about flowing, the flow.
True.
I think there's things that are around, but are they recorded? No. Is it going to happen? Maybe.
Yeah,
I literally,
exactly.
if Vince was here, who like leads all that, he would just say, "Oh, I don't know." but the answer is, yeah. There's always creativity going
yeah,
on.
exactly.
There are
There's stuff
so
in
many
the can,
projects.
and there's stuff going on, but
Yeah.
it's like, it's all just kind of in the vault, right?
Yeah,
There are,
this
like,
is it.
there's probably at least 5 or 6 projects that we started and like never completed. So I mean, there's lots of starts and stops.
Yes.
So, but all that stuff still exists. It's just whether or not when we want to like, okay, let's start
Pick
some
it
of
up.
that more again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Finish
There's a
it.
joke in there somewhere.
No, I know. You did it.
And then how did the whole Disney thing come about then? Did you guys start doing the covers first and then you started playing there, or was it like
we started playing at the
Oh,
park.
really?
We had one Disney cover. That it was Gummy Bears.
Yes.
And I don't know why we did it. I don't know how we decided to do. It wasn't great. I mean, it genuinely wasn't great, but people loved it. When we started playing at Disneyland a long, long time ago, we just assumed we were playing all original songs.
Yes.
Maybe we did. I think we did "I Will Survive," like a ska cover of "I Will Survive."
Yeah, I think
it was wild. It was
so
it
cool.
was wild. But we realized people are coming to see us, but there's a lot of people there that have never seen us before.
Yes.
And if you're going to come in and you're going to watch a band, hook them with the cover, and then play a couple originals.
Yeah, exactly.
So eventually we started just going, okay, we'll do another Disney song, another Disney song, another Disney song, just to hook people in, because we're also at Disneyland and we also love Disney.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that track?
That sounds pretty
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. So, chicken or the egg, it was just
Yes.
Disneyland gig first, and
I
then
like
we
it.
went and we
Yeah.
did the covers.
Is it? I imagine it's probably not as complicated anymore, but I always feel like it must be quite hard to get a ska arrangement of something like that going. Is it?
I don't know. We're the horn players, so
I mean, it's not terribly complicated, like especially like a lot of these arrangements really lend themselves to like being like, and ska's are particularly hard to like write into if you have like, an
true.
existing arrangement.
Yeah.
So for example, like we did A Whole New World, and I think that was like kind of the greatest departure, but also stays really true to the arrangement. But we wrote like an entirely new tone around the intro.
Yes, absolutely.
And so like that's kind of the furthest we'll go because we still want it to be familiar, we still want it to be fun.
Yeah.
So it's and thankfully working into like the genre of ska, like it kind of lends itself to the energy and the upbeat arrangements that we choose. So
Sounds good. Yeah, kind of speaking of the social media, you guys are pretty kind of up on it whenever you're on tour and stuff like that. Do you have any advice for bands just kind of breaking into the scene?
What you want to do, you want to have one person who is just constantly aware of the moments that can take place while you're on the road that are both organic and fun.
True, yeah.
Thankfully, we have Aaron.
Me and my wife Rachel,
Yes.
she's sick right now.
Yes,
Yeah, we talked
yeah.
about that. But she is keeping track of what needs to happen.
Cool.
and what we
Yeah.
need to film.
It's very much like a full-time job.
It's a
in of
full-time
itself,
job.
isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, that's why
Crazy.
social media, managers are full-time jobs.
Yeah, true.
100%.
You
Yeah.
get a degree in it and all that stuff, right? I mean, it's because it takes a lot of time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
So advice.
yes.
Get somebody to come with you.
Yeah.
Maybe a merch person that can film while you're
Yeah, that's a
actually
good
doing
idea,
your
actually.
art and stuff.
An aspiring person to be like marketing a social media manager
Yes.
who also is cool with selling t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
maybe an 18, 19, 20-year-old that knows
Yes.
what people like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
We also don't know what people like.
Yeah, traveling T-shirt salesman. I know.
Yeah.
Well, my frontman of my band is quite up on saying at the minute.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack.
There
Joe,
is-
do you
there
want
is
to talk
a-
about
Yeah.
it? Is that-
Here we are.
Just a
we have
little bit of
stories.
PTSD.
We have
Yeah.
stories too.
Bands are great moving companies. Bands
Yeah.
are great merch.
Yep.
You know, the music's all right.
Yeah, it feels like the most backseat thing almost these days is the music. But yeah.
Whole other interview.
I mean, honestly, like, I think the thing to talk about is like Spotify, right? When you're releasing music, how you release music, that's more important than social media.
Yes, yeah, true.
Punk Rock Factory, I think, did, and I they are not in my feed anymore, and I don't know why, because I loved watching them, so I don't know why. Now AI cats are singing karaoke and dancing. That's my feed right now. It's I hate AI, but gosh darn, it's so fun. It's fun when they have 5 fingers and they're like, it's so great. But Punk Rock Factory, I think, is a great example of social media for bands, right? They're not touring a lot, but they have their studio set up where it looks rad behind them. They got the actual lights, and they film their song, they cut it up into 5 different reels, and then they release it and they schedule it out, and that's how they're getting listens on Spotify and views on YouTube, and that's how they're getting people coming to their shows. I mean, talk about the social media. That's what it is, the niche, right? You can't just plop whatever you want on the internet. You have to just kind of pick a lane and you just go. I think with us, it's the route that we're going with this tour is just the storytelling of tour. We don't play a lot, so we don't make reels a lot. We don't make social media content a lot. So if we're out here doing stuff, we want to just make sure people can see the story of like, oh yeah, this is what it's like to be in the UK with this American band. But Spotify, that's the thing to talk about, because growth. Spotify has an algorithm, right? I know this is not your question at all. Now I'm like going into this whole other thing. But that's the hard thing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
How do you release music these days? And it's not albums, it's singles. It's singles, and it's consistent singles that you do at a consistent basis. Once 4 weeks, once every 2 weeks, whatever you choose.
And it's an entirely different game to play than like what we had been used to doing, which was like, you know, you write an album or you write an EP, you record the album or EP, tour on the album or the EP, you know, and there's a cadence to that that's much longer than like record singles, release singles.
Yeah, this is it.
Your album, release your singles, release your album, and it also in tandem with that took selling CDs out of our hands while we were on tour, which was quite frankly like a large portion of our merch sales. So
CDs.
So, like for example, for this tour, like we didn't roll with CDs. You know, like we were just like, it's too heavy, it's too hard.
True.
Why ship? Why print? Why bring them over? You know, because people aren't going to buy them because they have digital distribution now. You know, for almost everything they listen to.
Music is free or close to it, right?
So something called, and so there's a challenge there where it's like bands, you know, like us who have been doing it for 20 years, you know, we end up having to trying to be kind, man.
We don't like to say ages or time. It's a construct.
We started the band when we were 9. So like, you know, it changes entirely how we execute. And to some degree, it's like, well, you know, we'll just kind of like, we'll lean back a little bit, like we're not really in that game anymore. And we're doing it the way that we want to, and that doesn't exactly coincide with like the Spotify pacing. But exactly what Aaron said is like exactly how it is. Like you do have to play the Spotify
it's
game.
Crazy, Yeah, I think I read somewhere I think the optimal time is like 3 months or something between singles.
It's technically like it's like.
Do you really want to know?
I mean, it is faster, but like you can sneak in with a quarter, but it's like literally under 6 weeks.
Oh, really?
It's got to be under 6 weeks. It's got to be 4 or 3. And honestly, 2 weeks is a sweet spot. The thing is, if you want to get playlisted, which boosts your boost your thing, you can only do one song at a time. So if you release an EP, you can only pitch one song, right? But if you do singles, you can pitch every time. If you do every 2 weeks, you can pitch every 2 weeks, right?
And then you release the EP later.
Yes, just a bundle of all of them.
It's a bundle, right? And even now they're going away from that. Even now they don't even want you to do EPs or albums. They want you to just make playlists. So that's almost easier that way. Sorry, we're getting way off topic. Sorry, Brian's looking over here now. We know because, you know, Vince, lead singer, my wife and I, we do kids music.
Oh, cool.
So we've been pumping music out every 2 weeks.
Yes.
And it's a 2-year project that we did, and we're at 400,000 monthly listeners.
Oh, wow.
Because we are consistent, and Spotify rewards that consistency. Because all it is a social media game.
Yeah, true. Very true.
All right, sorry, Joe.
No,
you
it's
can
all
cut
good.
all that out.
We'll get onto it.
That's a different interview.
That's a whole different interview.
Yeah, we answered a question you did not ask.
That's fine by me. We'll get onto a lighter question now. It's fine. Yeah.
We also talk a lot.
What else you want to talk about?
Nope. Do you have a dream tour lineup that you'd want to hop on kind of anyone that you've not played with yet or support, or any friends you want to kind of bring on the road with you?
Oh, man. Phew. That's a really good question.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Yeah, because we haven't. I don't know. It's like not.
I feel like
front of
we've-
mind anymore. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, well, we don't do it. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't really think about it much anymore.
Like, at this point, I feel like the people that we want to tour with are the people that we've already toured with that we know that we enjoy touring
Yes,
with.
yeah, exactly.
Like, we enjoy touring with Real Big Fish. We enjoy touring with, like, Less Than Jake. Like, people that are, like, our friends that we know, like, when you show up to tour, it's like you're showing up to the same summer camp.
Yes.
And you're like, all right, cool, we're all here. Let's go.
Yeah.
And, like, everyone is just already cool with each other. You're like, so it's hard to say, really.
No,
Like,
but that's the answer.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean,
we want to
that's
tour
the-
with our
yeah.
friends and have a good time.
This is it,
you know?
yeah. If you're out on the road, I feel like you want to enjoy it
I
more
guess-
than...
Here, I'll answer the question as it's intended. I would love to be able to go to Japan and tour with Tokyo Ska Paradise
Oh
Orchestra.
my god, that would be amazing.
That would be so much fun.
That would be
That would be so much fun.
That
But
would be
Scott Perot doesn't know about us.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
That'd be cool, though.
more likely than not, they don't know about us. But that would be a really fun tour to do. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
But like, yeah.
Yes.
Good answer. Good
Oh, thanks.
Survey said 100. Ding, 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 ding.
And then as potentially a trickier final question, if you could have written one song from the past, do any immediately spring to mind? I've had
If we could
all
have
sorts.
written
Wait,
one
you
song.
mean like written someone else's song?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah,
so that's
pretty
what
much.
we-
Yeah,
we-
yeah.
Love on Top.
God, Love on Top Beyonce?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
that is
that's
one
pretty
of-
cool.
Gets so much
Yeah.
play.
That
We
is
wouldn't have to work
Yeah.
a fucking day.
This is it, yeah.
I thought you meant like key changes because man,
Oh, that'd be
there
good.
are like
Also
10 key
be-
changes
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
it keeps
I
going higher
believe
and
in
higher.
you. I believe in you.
God, that's really good,
Right?
That's really good. That's a good one. I would say BTS's Dynamite.
Good song.
Because the play,
Yeah.
that song is so good.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. That I would have loved to have written that. The melodies are just like I can love
So,
it so much.
so we just named our next two covers.
Yeah, this is it, yeah.
How about you, Brian?
What you got?
Oh, I don't know.
He listens to different music than us.
He does.
Yeah.
I don't know.
By the way, on Spotify, my rap last year. I was age 17. I
think that's better than me.
A lot
You
of
moisturize.
music.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of music. Stuff that you would not like.
Well, I was 72.
You were 72?
72.
Good lord.
That means you listen to the same
you
4
okay?
artists over and over again, and they were probably
Yeah.
like Nirvana, right? It's like, yeah.
Ouch. Yeah. Listen to Gilbert and Sullivan. Are you alright?
Oh my gosh. I am the major general. I am the pirate king. Sorry. Gilbert and Sullivan. I'm 72 now.
Well, that's all the questions I've got anyway, so
you didn't answer
thank
that.
you for... Oh, you did? You didn't?
I thought it was over there.
No, you just got away with it.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I would say like maybe something a little. Let's go a little more older, a little more niche. Maybe like "Shed Some Skin" by Slow Durkin. I think that's like probably one of my favorite ska songs.
That's a
That-
really
good
good
song.
song. It's a really
Yeah,
good song.
yeah. I know we wouldn't
You're
be
just-
like
you're
rolling
just
in
sticking
dough,
to-
but, you know what I mean? But,
No.
Still a great tune.
It's still a great tune. Yeah.
Chris would be the wealthiest out of us.
Yeah.
And I would
But
own
we're all
BTS.
on a team. We're all on a team.